The caper continues in Part 18 of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations.
What's gonna happen now? Alright, we need to...
Hey, you guys!
I actually think you did a different voice, but yeah.
We're
I was the one
investigating this
voicing it in
place,
the
so
last
keep
part.
your hands to yourselves.
Whatever, just a different person.
Boy, these policemen sure are a bunch of sourpusses.
Sourpusses.
Well, Mr. Ace Detective did make complete and utter fools out of them.
What's all this now? Move it along, the show's over.
Actually, yeah, not only did he apparently, quote-unquote, upstage them when it came to actually chasing down Master Mask, but he had them all fooled until Phoenix revealed it.
Oh, it doesn't look like they're going to...
Let's investigate.
I guess we might as well call it a day for this place and go look somewhere else. That's right, we've got another criminal to chase down now. Which means this place isn't really gonna do any more for us. So, say goodbye to Luke Atmey's office.
Oh.
Bye, Luke.
We'll see you in the crossover. Or you...
Maybe not. I actually
Well-
wonder what happened to Adrian instead.
Let's see.
The charges of crime exhibit is...
All ruined, yeah.
Sorry, it's just so sad. This is our big chance for everyone channeling.
And, you know, not ridicule them after DL6. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the Sacred Urn back, maybe they can reopen it.
Really?
Oh.
Sure, maybe we can label it the Urn of Masked Star to Masked Desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention. True.
Whoa. That's brilliant, Nick.
There.
There's that good old smile.
We could clean up we could clean up and be filthy rich. Woohoo!
Wow, that was surprisingly easy. I am so good at this.
Sometimes you don't need too much.
Yeah. Anyway, Adrian's not here, so let's move on to the CEO's office.
Alright.
October 13th, KB Security CEO's office.
So, I guess this is where it all went down, huh?
The walls in here look just like you'd expect in a CEO's office.
What has that got to do with anything?
Everything. Fear is a path to...
Hey, it's you guys.
Hey, Gummy.
Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Which I believe is literally the name of his feed. It's Gumshoe.
Today was
pal.
a real train wreck for you guys, huh?
Sure was, pal. The prosecutor made real fools out of it.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel for you.
Wow. When Gumshoe even feels sorry for you. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not like you at all. But you'd be more like...
Like what?
Oh boy, she's trying to do a gumshoe impression.
Oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved. Ho 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 ho.
Nice deepening of the voice there, Maya.
8.5 out of 10.
That's more than I deserved for that, but thank you.
Hey, it's the first
I
time
agree.
Or
you...
something to that effect.
Well, it's the
But
first time
it
you've done
really
it.
sound like that to you, pal.
Well, it's the first time you tried doing it, Shiroi, so... keep up the good work, I guess?
You're too nice. If the gumshoe fits...
Trust me, Shiroi, when you see my voice directing side, you may
well,
beg to
anyway.
differ.
The point is, I can tell when someone put their hearts into their jobs.
Yeah, and I'm sure Phoenix has shown well enough over the course of his years that he really does.
I can sympathize when things don't go your way.
Story of my life.
Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Huh. Someone within the detective agency is starting to realize that maybe things aren't going the way we want them. And maybe they shouldn't.
Wow. Why did Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy?
Well, it is the third game by now. We should get to know him.
He's one of the nicest characters in this series.
Yeah. Like Edgeworth, you would first hate Detective Gumshoe when he first arrests Maya, but my god, do you grow to feel for him.
I disagree.
No, not really. You didn't really know him by that point.
Okay.
Not just that, but he was only doing his job.
Okay. Yeah, I should probably reword that. He first
And
seems
under
like...
the circumstances, he was kind of in the right to arrest Maya, considering everything that was...
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I should probably
Well-
I should probably rephrase that. He seems like a jerk cop at first, but then you really grow to feel for him.
Well, true, but there's also, but I still hold a bit of wrong to the fact that I still don't understand how can someone say, oh, the name of the victim wrote this person's name. Clearly, that person is the guilty one. After all, it's not like there's a billion reasons why someone could write someone's name.
That was basically social commentary in a nutshell at the time, Pedro. Sad as that
And
is.
showcasing Gumshoes that, he tends to jump on conclusions. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal?
It also just showed that he develops over the series, since he doesn't go off on such ridiculous tangents or accusations like that nowadays.
The victim's name is Kane Bullard. Jesus, that portrait. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. For you! His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning, I guess.
Yeah.
Or on PM, whatever.
9 a.m.
His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12. Cause of that was a blunt force trauma on the head, probably an object in his room.
Wait a minute. A CEO involved in a murder that involves blunt trauma. Where have I heard that before?
Actually, I don't know.
Red, white,
Oh,
blunt trauma to the head.
well, I just didn't know it was involved to him directly.
Well, you know what I mean. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
So how did it take...
There's a good explanation for that one. Buller's body was stashed away inside the safe.
Wow.
Safe? Well, it is pretty big.
And it's not like he could complain about being uncomfortable, considering...
Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out of he came.
That is unless he was bleeding from the head while alive while locked in the safe and died in there.
Well, I guess it couldn't have been worse than Kyle Rayner's wife.
So it was like Arcana from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Girlfriend, but yeah, that was still stupid. I hate you, Major Force. Maybe you should start by getting the guy's name right, Maya.
So, what happened to Mask Sergeant Mask?
He's at the detention center screaming like a madman.
That's what they all do.
Investigate me again! He keeps yelling.
Oh my. No. I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right?
Oh, well, you mean that detective at me?
You seem happy.
Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved.
I wonder if he's just happy that he doesn't have a rival detective
Now
at the
that's
moment.
the detective I know and love.
Yep.
Think about it. That was always around when a calling card showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place.
In hindsight, we police didn't really look into that.
I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief.
That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But here's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist.
Oh, his first heist?
Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one.
Oh yeah, the blue diamond.
Witness?
Yes, a witness.
Here, I saved a newspaper clipping.
Goody!
Goody gumdrops, a gumshoe,
Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it.
Nice.
I'm sure in no way will become relevant.
Paris the thought.
Gem and the thief. Shiori?
Shiori?
Hey, this guard here, haven't I seen him somewhere before?
It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it, this title looks like it would be great for a Steven Universe episode.
Damn it, Jovah, that's what I was gonna say.
Hey, you know what's funny? There's actually this fan comic where Steven, well, before, you know, they started getting a lot more money, where Steven has a theory that the way the gems fund their operations is that Sapphire and Ruby hide his gems that Amethyst sells to rich guys, and then in the limousine, Ruby and Sapphire reform, steal the money, and then pop back out as Garnet.
No, they morph into copies of Ruby and Sapphire.
So, Amethyst can somehow split into two now, apparently.
No, I was talking about Ruby and Sapphire. Amethyst is the one who pawns them off.
Anyway.
Yeah, because all the gems can shift.
So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway?
Amethyst
Java
just does it the
addicted?
most.
Java,
Was
that's
it
a
good
form
or
of
go,
coffee.
It's quite the enigma, huh?
And I guess Pearl's the accountant to make sure all the money is there.
Thing is, pal,
Probably.
I never even heard of the guy before.
And yet, somehow he's popular.
He just showed up one day at the prosecutor office. Came out of nowhere. Right the fuck out of nowhere.
No, wait, I got it. I think I know how it went down. Give me a job as prosecutor or I'll tell the court that you cheated on your wife with the cheerleader.
And it's true, according to the records anyway. But no way he's an amateur. He's a nice man in court, a maverick that gave me goosebumps.
Gumshoe, believe it or not, is that...
Maverick in a Capcom game, someone call X and Zero.
Goosebumps? You?
Yeah, Goosebumps, the movie. It was actually really good.
I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody will talk to me, but I'll just turn the other way.
So believe it or
What's
not,
this?
Gumshoe's actually onto something here.
Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular.
My,
Ratings is 0. No, that's not what I meant.
yeah,
0 approval rating.
that Godo guy acts like
Too
he knows
scruffy,
me
0 out of 10.
and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. You know,
I
like
wonder.
most of my prosecutor enemies tend to.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, every rival prosecutor has a dark secret surrounding them.
So I guess the reason why Black Wheel sticked around is because he's actually a
Actually-
normal guy.
Tio. Black Will is an inmate. Of course he's gonna have a dark secret.
Oh,
Jovah,
yeah,
not for nothing, Jovah, but what exactly is the dark secret? I don't remember the Ace Attorney 4 prosecutor having one.
Turnabout Succession, remember?
That's just how boring that secret is so underwhelming, honestly, if you ask me.
What keeps him from being underwhelming is who's connected to it as well, but...
I
can't
can't really develop this character.
About this.
Don't worry, we're being spoiler-free right now.
Yeah,
To be
anyway.
honest, my head is so full right now, it feels like it's gonna burst.
Note to self, keep hair away from Gumshoe's head.
Oh.
It may pop it.
Well, look at the bright side to it. This is not possessed by Tablapa. That would have been a problem.
I know I look. Oh, sorry. But the truth is, I'm a lot more detective-like than I used to be.
Character development.
Really? Like, what part?
Well, there was the time when he helped you out during the final case of Justice for All, the time when he made...
Like the color of my coat.
Or that.
You're right.
By the way, I guess Francisco must have given his coat back to him eventually. Yeah, but what about what's
this is
inside the
just a new
coat?
Professional secret.
Actually, Shiroi, that's not a new one. Trust
Maybe it's
me.
like in Yellow in the Dark Reboot, it's full of pouches. I kind
then
of feel
you
sorry
have
for him, he's kind of a sad young...
No, it's like every other cartoon thing where he has multiple of the same jacket.
Yeah, and he seems to have a habit of always getting arrested prematurely.
Well, it's just my personal opinion, but discarded. I think the police should investigate the whole thing more carefully. Every
Wow.
time someone says it should, it's just my personal opinion, it should not be noted.
But weren't you the one that arrested him with a giant cookie in your face?
Well, come on, we don't have time to start with that. Let's just leave it alone. And let's not bring up the time when he arrested you for supposed murder either. He's developed!
You're such a familiar face to me now, you know?
And I mean that in the worst way possible.
And now that I think about it, you're the real victim in this case, right?
The case that sparked the murder case.
But for some strange reason, it's hard to think of you as a pal.
I wonder why it's hard for him to think of Maya as a victim. Guys, help me out here.
Maybe it's the haircut?
You darned right I'm the victim. That was our most precious treasure.
You know, pal. I think I know why I can't think of you as a victim ever.
And why's that?
Come on, Dwibs, even you must be able to see it from now. What is Maya well known for doing in Ace Attorney games?
Being kidnapped?
Aside from that.
Being accused of murder.
Yeah,
Always
being
knew there
arrested
was
in
something
general.
suspicious about the guy, totally. And I was right, it turned out that the mask was really that ace detective in disguise.
You really thought that?
Of course, it's the stone cold truth.
Well, the
Totally.
Magatama's not going off.
Boy Scouts wearing. Sooner or later, a guy like that always show his true colors.
Well, the Magatama's not going off, so I guess he's telling the truth. Yeah, well, I think we saw a little too much of his colors today.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one.
Good old Gumshoe, you're always good to talk with.
Always. Oh, okay, you already
Oh,
did this.
right, yeah. It turns out that apparently presenting him mask to mask or look at me's photo will now get the same reaction out of him.
Well, obviously, it makes sense in context.
Yep. Yep, nothing to say. Nothing to say.
Okay.
Larry. Nope. What do you think, Odo?
The guy's a real puzzle, if you ask me.
Well, I'm sure he has
wait,
an
wait.
answer to him.
Well, every puzzle has an answer. Then maybe I should be asking you. Do you know something about him?
Do you? No, you. No, you.
Why would I know something?
Well, it sure sounded like you two knew each other from the way you acted today.
It's Mr. that acts like he's the other way around.
Exactly. You'd think I'd remember someone like him.
I still say the whole thing's a bit suspect.
What isn't suspect at this point?
Should we ask him about Mr. Dead Guy?
I guess.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about the Shane...
Bluebard.
Bluebard.
That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal.
Are they
That
just
sounds
making
like-
fun of the typos now?
I guess.
Actually,
Or the localization
Detective
names.
in this case just doesn't make much sense of it doesn't make much of an impression on me.
I might
Don't
say,
worry,
guys,
but
have you noticed?
If you two meet, you'll make a much better impression. Oh.
I might say, guys, have you noticed that there's been rather a shortage of typos so far?
Well, I just normally don't pay that much attention to them.
True that.
Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. I'm actually more paying attention to the safe. Isn't that one that was shown in the intro?
No, that was a different save.
Anyway, we don't... Oh, sorry, that's Phoenix. Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself.
Don't worry, guys. Ace Attorney 5 will make up for those typos.
For some reason, I'm just blabbling like an idiot right now.
Glibs, this is the same game we're talking about, right?
Now's your chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask.
Oh, I'll admit, Glibs, for a moment there I thought you were actually being serious.
Okay.
Can you tell us something more about Mr. Bullard?
I was kind of being a little serious, Jovah. Ace Attorney 5 is probably the most typos in the series.
Yeah, that's exactly why I said. I mean, you saying that Ace Attorney 5 will fix the typos.
No, Jovah, what I meant...
Oh, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them.
Jovah, what I meant by that is, this game's lack of typos will be more than made up for by the billion typos in the 5th game.
Oh, that's
so
what you were talking about.
So had a chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work.
Okay,
yeah.
Good to know. Oh, and
I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grabber.
What is it with CEOs in this universe?
A CEO wants to make money?
Really? Me too. I just love money. Can't even get enough.
Because you don't have enough most of the
Lola,
time.
is that you?
I usually take Nick's instead.
Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet.
Besides, they don't think you have enough money.
Trust me, Maya. You've got your love of money has got nothing on Lola.
Anyway, looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions.
Oh, so that's my problem? I think I need to be shifty.
Maya.
And you wonder why people accuse you of
Who do you think
crimes.
you are, a fox?
A Toby Fox? Let me go already.
Wouldn't that be a Toby
Apparently was
dog?
involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies.
Yeah, but his actual name is Fox. Go figure.
Oh, so industrial espionage.
If the world thinks that foxes are only shifty and untrustworthy, no point in trying to be anything else.
Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operation against Max Star the Mask.
Ooh, interesting.
What? Really?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, and after screwing up so many times... the company's reputation really took a nosedive.
I wonder if a certain Blue Corp may have had something to do with exposing that. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh?
Honestly, Jovah, after what happened in the first game, I don't think Blue Corp is existing anymore.
Oh, well,
guys,
no, not now. Oh, actually, yeah, good point.
Yeah, guys, the whole security company thing messing up so many times, the reputation gets shattered, actually kind of happened here recently in real life. There was a prison owned by a private security company, and there was a huge riot that amassed from it, questioning the integrity of that company.
So, can we predict that as well?
Well, no, that was a prison riot. This is a murder.
But it involves a security company. Wow.
Yeah.
If that makes you sleep well at night, sure, why not?
Anyway, this file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything.
It's accounts.
This huge file is all about Mask Star the Mask. It's filled with info on him.
So really it is trademarked.
Yep.
Let me guess, they created Master the Master so they'd have someone to fight.
Kind of info.
It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scenes.
Are you sure they're not just writing stories about him for the actors to act for him?
Maybe.
Hey Nick, look at the last page.
To be played by Luke at me.
It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Eminon, $100,000.
For everything else, there's MasterCard. I don't know.
This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask Star the Mask stole.
So then, $100,000 is the value of the
Alright.
Don't know. That
That's what I
number sounds kind of low to me.
Yeah, I know, you just keep coming in and out. It might be that mic thing again.
I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list and add it to the court record.
Okay.
These look like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid. Oh, I love those.
I can't get between these two shelves.
Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. Or, you know, these, rollers that you use to spin them.
Spin to win.
So I guess it's one shelf at a time.
Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle.
It'd be a good night's reading. Got insomnia.
Oh, it's okay. I'll just hire Insomniac for the job then.
Oh god, don't tell me. I'll tell later.
I was hoping for something a bit more exciting, like UFOs or something.
Wait a minute. A killer in Insomnia. Christopher Nolan!
Hey, that looks like a super soft
Well,
chair.
to be
Can we
fair,
try it out for a reason?
Jova, that was originally a Norwegian movie.
Well, you know
I mean,
what I
how-
mean, though.
No one didn't even write that film.
It
Yeah.
feels like a CEO.
Oh, giddy.
Hey, you, whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea or some scone. Move it.
There you go.
See, Maya,
Specially made
Maya
for
is
you.
just like me.
So it's perfect that you ended up playing her.
This is the life.
Of a CEO, blackmail and everything.
Hey, Maya, is a swivel chair. Please tell me it's a swivel chair.
It is.
That was actually Mr.
The victim is sat in that chair just before he was brutally murdered.
The CEO was actually Mr. X from Streets of Rage.
Yes. He was directing the syndicate's operation from here.
You think it fell out of the safe when it was open?
The Syndicate, do you mean the Mission Impossible 5
No,
Syndicate?
the villain organization of Streets of Rage series is called the Syndicate. Not exactly original, but still.
Yeah, I think the string shows where and how the corpse was lying when it fell out.
You mean... the victim? He was killed by being crushed by the safe door?
Ugh.
Oh, that's... Okay,
No, I
that's
don't.
two...
I actually think he died before.
That's two things I really hate, is crushing and drowning.
Well, that would explain blunt trauma on his head if it got slammed after they put him in the safe.
Oh, look at that huge framed photo.
Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy
What
sky.
is up with these attorney characters and every very bad portraits on their walls?
It's the CEO specifically when you think about it.
Great sunrise of my life.
Wow.
Is that it? This was his best sunrise.
A dark and cloudy sky. Either this guy didn't get out enough or he had really rotten luck with the weather. Dwibs? Shiroi?
What?
Bad weather, rotten luck with the weather. Is this something you're not telling me?
Weather's shit.
Yeah, we're kind of used to that, Joe.
Wow.
Think about it, a dead guy was laying in here all night.
Yeah, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints, they were not.
Huh. That's surprising.
Yeah, the technology, the function for the game mechanic where we can scan for fingerprints wasn't invented yet.
Well, not just that, but there's no fingerprints at all to even look for.
Yeah, and so?
Well, if Mr. Bullock's body was hidden in here, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Since very few people would know how to open that safe.
Yeah, I guess so.
I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready?
Okay, shoot.
Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal.
And one of them's dead, so...
Yeah, and...
Everyone that knows how to open this safe has an airtight alibi. I checked.
Okay...
Everyone except one. That is, drum roll, please.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Take a wild guess. Former security chief, Ron the Light.
So not only was he a professional security guard, he was the chief of security.
Ron Delight? He was a security chief?
He must be the master of adrenaline rushes.
But I can't even be the security chief to a mouse.
Actually, Dwibs, remember, remember, Dwibs, he saved lives before, despite what you may think of him.
Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal.
Again, Dwibs, don't always judge someone by first impressions. You'll miss out on a lot in life if you do.
Unless you count Olaf.
Yeah.
Do you remember Jovah?
Yep.
Yeah. In that case, those first impressions are correct, especially if it's the Neil Patrick Harris version of Count Olaf.
I'll admit, before I saw that movie, I was honestly wondering if Count Olaf was supposed to be like, I don't know, the Beetlejuice sort of protagonist of that film, going up to the trailers. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, into the Netflix.
A big red button.
Oh, jeez. Is that a self-destruct sequence?
Self-destruct in 10, 9, 8, 7.
Jovah, what are you doing?
I went into the court record to turn off the sound.
Oh.
Oh, damn. Colonel, I've been detected.
Guys! How do we switch it off? Ah!
Okay.
This is like my phone every morning.
Hey, cut it out. Don't press that.
I have the most obnoxious alarm clock.
Guess it comes in handy for waking you up.
Yes. And the rest of the family, much to their dismay.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. I didn't even realize you could jump like that.
Wow.
That's actually me, by the way. I really got startled by sudden loud noises.
What is that button anyway?
What?
It's an emergency buzzer. It's right there on the fucking panel.
I don't know, Shiroi. When I was a kid, my grandma bought me a Tweety Bird alarm clock. Okay.
Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first?
Maya, come here. No, come here, look. I don't normally condone this, but I have to give you discipline.
These alarms connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up there, blah blah. Anyway, you're the same.
Freeze! You're all under arrest.
I don't know, Shiroi. My grandma bought me a Tweety Bird alarm clock, and it was a bootleg one. You know that song?
Yeah.
It played that song on really loud volume and come out with a voice saying, "Wake up, wake up!" Like waking up to that thing. Like I fucking gave me heart attacks.
Hey, I guess it did the job.
Okay. Compared to my phone, I would have destroyed that clock.
Really?
Not a day after using it.
But they say that the buzzer never went off that night.
Bugs Bunny style, I'm guessing.
Probably.
Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer.
Weird. So the CEO could have summoned the night guard, but he didn't press
The
the
bowler,
buzzer.
the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know. So wait, if there are no fingerprints anywhere, there are also... How did the safe got open?
Oh,
Whatever.
you're in for a surprise there, Tio. But yeah, we should probably talk to the night guard about
I was
the
suspecting the fact that the victim and the assassin knew each other, and when the victim opened the safe, the assassin closed the door on the safe door on him.
However, there's also the possibility that the murderer, supposedly Ron, could have opened it because, again, he's the chief of security, so he, of course, would also know that
But
safe.
again, it's too obvious. Anyway, why would Kay Bullard have been blackmailing Ron the Light anyway?
Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? But was it that made him quit?
Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed.
Is this going to be like the prisoner where we don't find out the reason
Well,
why he
I'm in the
quit?
middle of investigating that right now.
Oh, we find out why he quits later on.
Okay.
So, in the next part, we will meet the security guard from that night and try and find out what the heck happened.
I
Yeah,
really
boy.
wonder if it's Larry or someone else.
Oh, Tio, let's just say the people on guard there are... Well, you'll see.